The Dark Palace in the Jungle. Deep within a dense jungle stood a dark, ancient palace. The silence of the forest was broken only by the worried whispers of a family gathered around an old bed in one of the palace's shadowy chambers. Their grandfather lay there, his breathing shallow and uneven. Though they hoped for his recovery, the fear in their eyes revealed the truth they didn't dare speak aloud. His condition was worsening. The night was long and heavy with dread. At precisely 4 a.m., an eerie howling began to rise from the heart of the jungle. Wolves. Their cries were mournful, almost ceremonial. A chill swept through the room as the family exchanged uneasy glances. It was said in old stories that such cries signaled more than danger. They marked a crossing between worlds. Suddenly, something changed. The family felt it in their bones. The howling grew louder, closer, almost rhythmic. Then, just as suddenly as it had begun, the howling stopped. Silence fell, thick and unnatural. Then came the sound of footsteps, soft, padding feet, moving through the palace halls. The wolves had entered the house. One by one, they padded into the grandfather's room. The family froze in terror, unable to move or speak. The wolves surrounded the bed and began to circle, swaying and moving as if performing an ancient ritual. Half an hour passed. Then, before the family's eyes, the grandfather took a final, shuddering breath. But instead of lifelessness, something strange occurred. His form began to shift. Bones cracked, limbs stretched, fur sprouted where skin had been. Within moments, he had transformed into a majestic wolf. He stood tall among them, his eyes glowing with recognition. The other wolves howled joyfully. They had found one of their own, a family member who had once been turned into a human long ago. With no more words, the wolves, now reunited, turned and disappeared into the jungle, the transformed grandfather among them. The Dark Palace fell silent once again, and the jungle reclaimed its secrets.